So here we are, machine gun changes for the force reset trigger. How the Constitution rules, or rather how the Supreme Court ruling on this goes, is if it's legal for one manufacturer to create this functionality, it's legal for all manufacturers who can reproduce the functionality without violating the patents, of course. And since they were able to do so, it is 100% legal. Even if you're a home manufacturer, it is legal. There's nothing the ATF can do about this. Yeah, I'm on. My stuff's all messed up. This is impromptu. I just happened to see this video by Liberty Doll up here on YouTube's. Machine gun charges for force reset trigger. You cannot charge them as machine guns because the Supreme Court found them not to be machine guns. Therefore, they are legally not machine guns. And there is nothing you can do. So any law enforcement trying to charge anybody with machine gun charges on this should be, I don't know, sued into oblivion for not being aware that the force reset trigger is a legal device. It doesn't have to be rare breed. It can be any manufacturer that it can reproduce the same exact effect with force reset. The reason why this is a thing is because we can go all the way back into pornography land. That's basically what this goes back to. When Larry Flynt took the Supreme Court to town and decided to sue, claiming that pornography and Hustler was free speech, he was basically continuing the fight for all people selling pornography magazines, including Playboy and stuff like that, because they were trying to make it illegal to have pornography in the country. And since Larry Flynt won his case, if it went for Hustler, it went for Biggins and Playboy and whatever else is out there. I'm not a magazine porno guy, but you understand. So if it goes for one manufacturer, it goes for all manufacturers. If one manufacturer can produce this, that, and the other thing, the other manufacturer can produce this, that, and the other thing. The Constitution is very clear. The Supreme Court was very clear. They will not be picking and choosing winners and losers using law enforcement. That is considered unfair use of the courts. It's considered lawfare. It's basically no, it's not going to happen. They're not going to let you do it. If you do try to proceed with this case, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get sued. And the GOA is going to come after you. The NRA is going to come after you. You might get America First after you. Like there's a long list of people who are going to come after you with RICO suits if that is a case where you wish to pursue and prosecute this person, because that is definitely not a machine gun. Supreme Court said so. The ATF is fully aware of it. And if the ATF tries to say, oh no, we changed our mind, that's not how this works. That's not how this works at all. Once rare breeds forced reset technology was out in the market, if another manufacturer can do exactly the same thing, not exactly the same way, it is 100% legal for them to do so, because it was already determined that the rare breed itself was legal to do so. Functionality is the only thing that matters when it comes to reproducibility within basically the market economy system. So one trigger does this, one trigger does the same thing, this other trigger does the same thing, this other trigger does the same thing, they all do the same thing. They are technically, in the eyes of the law, all the same thing. They are all force reset triggers, they are all the same. You can't just say, this one is, this one isn't, this one is, this one isn't, if they do the exact same thing functionally. Now, if one manufacturer was making an auto sear and using a M16, I was looking at Honda stuff earlier, it was terrible what it said. M16 parts or M4 parts and running it with a full auto sear, which is not legal, then yes, you would have a complaint and you would have a case, and then you would have a reason to arrest and prosecute somebody for an unregistered machine gun. But since you don't have any of that, you have a guy with a force reset trigger and you arrested him saying it was a machine gun when it legally is not. There's nothing here except for you catching a lawsuit. But anyways, Supreme Court said, no, this is not illegal. No, it is legal. 100% legal. ATF knows this. Local law enforcement should be well aware of it, no matter which state you're in. The fact that local law enforcement in the state of New York is not aware of it, or just decided to ignore the fact that that's the law, just exemplifies the problem we have with law enforcement thinking that they run the country and can just bully anyone into submission. I myself have seen that personally. I am not alone. There are millions of us who have been bullied by law enforcement for no reason whatsoever. Some of it's racist, some of it's political, most of it's political. And we are seeing it again. Attacking a firearms owner in the state of New York, which we know is a very deeply blue and communist-centric state. This man probably is a pillar of the neighborhood or a pillar of his family. He might even be a pillar of the region or the area. He might be one of the most upstanding citizens in the area who just got hemmed up. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I just watched this one video and I just decided to make this video saying that no, in fact, there's nothing you can do. You just violate the man's constitutional rights, catch a lawsuit.